getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Hey, what's good? Happy Tuesday. Good afternoon and welcome. This is the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score, 100.7 The Score mobile app. TSportsNetwork.com, yours on television, Fox 34 News Now. However, wherever you're joining us from, we're happy you've made us part of your Tuesday afternoon. We being myself, Chois Woodman, alongside Jeff McGuire. He joins us in the First United Bank studio today. Brennan Riker across the way taking care of us. You can also hit us up. We welcome it. Your thoughts, your comments, your questions, hopes, dreams, residual reaction from the weekend, whatever you got. Pour it all in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line through that 100.7 The Score mobile app, which you can carry anywhere with you. Even listen in if you're out in Frostproof, Florida.
Frostproof, Florida.
See.
I would say, wouldn't most of Florida be frostproof? But I am then reminded of the Challenger disaster where that was an issue. So...
Fair enough.
Where is frostproof Florida? Easy for me to say.
Yes. Exactly.
Was it like near Miami?
I don't know.
Or is it near Tallahassee?
I didn't.
It's a big state.
I didn't hunt it down this time. What's up, Jeff? How do you do?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay.
Texas Tech has a good football team.
They've got a really good football team, yes.
And, don't get me wrong, I know that we've had a good football team. But if you look at the top of the Big 12, there's a 9-1 next to the Texas Tech name on top of it.
That is accurate.
I know what to do when we have a good basketball team. I know what to do when you have a good baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to do when we have a good women's basketball team. I've experienced all of those before from a media standpoint. This is a new experience. I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Sure.
We're allowed to do this again, but when you go to a press conference and you're used to asking, so, Coach, how do you gonna fix this problem? And there aren't those type of questions to ask right now other than the red zone offense and drops. But, before there were lots of things we could discuss that were problems. And it's kind of few and far between. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
A good weird.
It's different. Now your press conferences are just have things like a coach that's making an entire fan base in Indiana mad. And, all over the world. And Catholics and everything else in between. So
I don't think he was taking a shot at Catholics.
He wasn't taking a shot, but there's a bunch of Catholics mad at him right now.
Well, that's not very Christian of them.
Oh, I think you can be mad. Such thing as righteous anger, but I don't. I mean, he was more so taking. I mean, there was a veiled shot. There's no question about it. But I mean, the internet. The Notre Dame internet out there absolutely loathes Texas Tech and Joey McGuire now over a pretty minute comment, and it was more about him defending a Big 12 team than it was taking a shot. But goodness gracious, it is.
So what are they going to do? Not play us in football?
They're going to, gripe and wave their 6 national championships in our face and that sort of thing on the internet.
But I stand by my question. So they're just going to not play us in football?
I've seen a lot of them say, I want Texas Tech so bad in the first round.
Oh, hang on. Wait, now we're getting down to some brass tacks.
We want you so bad in the first round. Bring it.
I don't think they understand how much some Texas Tech fans have wanted to play Notre Dame for 50 years.
And the deal is, if they get us in the first round, it's going to be at our place, not yours. So, as of now.
Sure. Well, we find out tonight.
We got to keep winning.
That would help.
Got to keep winning. So we'll see.
That would help.
That's been quite a storyline. Pretty big storyline out of the NBA. A year late, but Nico Harrison gets fired from his GM
Man,
job.
I don't understand that.
The timing of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to fire him off season, totally would have understood. That completely screwed up the Luka trade, and you were upset, and fan base was mad. And
Yeah,
this was
the timing is really weird.
Why now?
They keep losing a bunch of games by 2 points? I don't know.
If you were going to fire him this early in the season, why didn't you fire him at the end of the last season?
Fair question to ask.
I mean, it's not like you didn't know what you were doing in the first-round draft pick last year.
Greg Sankey's saying really stupid stuff out there, too. We can get into that if anybody wants to. I just don't. I mean, we're at, like, communist-level propaganda for the SEC at this point. So, and a lot of people drink it in. Just chug it. So we'll dive into that. But we'll talk a lot of happy stuff. Red Raiders are the number 7 Freudian slip. Number 8 team in the land right now.
We'll find out tonight.
Will be at least number 7. Do you get higher than that?
It's very hard for me to look at it and them not move up. But I am also acknowledging
they'll move up to the BYU spot.
Yeah, are they at least 7.
But are they going to get higher than that?
It's very hard for me not to say they aren't. But it's also very hard for me to not be wearing my Red Raider glasses when I do it. Because all of these teams are good right now. And all of them won last week.
Yeah, I think it's hard because if roles were reversed, Ole Miss was the team sitting behind Texas Tech, and Tech played the Citadel, and Ole Miss beats the number 7 team in the land. Zero question what would happen there.
Yeah.
No question at all. So I don't think it's all Texas Tech glasses there, but it is conference affiliation. Once again, one of the biggest problems in college football is logo biases, and I don't know that you'll get that benefit of the doubt tonight.
No, but I also don't expect you to stay at 8. You beat number 7. You should.
You'll move up to.
You'll move up
spot.
to 7. Yeah, I don't know that you move up higher. Like, I could make lots of arguments to move up higher, but I also concede of the Red Raider colored glasses there.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's going to pass you.
No, I don't think there's anybody to pass you.
Yeah,
but again, if Texas were to beat Georgia,
that hasn't happened yet.
That's this
we're
weekend.
talking about tonight.
That's this weekend.
We got to worry about tonight.
Texas is sitting at 10. Georgia's sitting at 5. If Texas beats Georgia 10-5, 8-7, Texas will hop over you. And that's where it's just
we don't know.
They probably won't. They've got 2 losses. But
yeah,
it's just the cynic, the frustrated fan in me. I mean, you
don't
go back
be
through
frustrated.
I know.
Yet.
I need to choose joy.
Wait. It's not even choose joy. Wait till that happens.
Wait till there's something to be frustrated about.
Right.
That's fair.
There's nothing to be frustrated. Tonight, you're at 7, possibly 6.
7 or better.
Depending how things go. I mean, I'm not saying it's a lock for 6, but at least 7. Enjoy the 7. You've got UCF on Saturday, your final home game, your last chance to cheer on Jacob Rodriguez and the senior class and how awesome they were, and enjoy a 10-win regular season at home possibility. Going undefeated at home possibility. Then worry about next week.
Fair enough.
Let's go 1-0 this week, Choice. Be happy this week, 1-0.
Y'all tell us what you think. We welcome your thoughts, comments on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Happy Veterans Day out there. Thank you to all those who served. We'll get to plenty more from you. Headlines for you next on 100.7 The Score.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
It's a Tuesday afternoon with the Bottom Line, 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app. You'll keep the commentary rolling in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Get to some more of yours. Where was Jeff a couple weeks ago? Kansas State. This Kansas State, that boo. That's from Pepsi Man.
I have seen him twice since then.
He's still.
Hang on. No. I've seen him twice. I have been where Brennan is sitting every morning, with the exception of one since then, at 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock. My question for Pepsi Man is, where the hell were you?
Where were you at?
To wait until now to bring it up. It's not like I hide very well.
Yeah, that's true. You do kind of hang out. You can find him in the morning every morning. Big Huey says you dropped because Arizona moved up so far. Yeah, makes sense. Michael says Luka was a walking bucket. Nico was dumb for trading him. I think that's the general consensus.
It's probably why he got fired.
Yeah. Michael says Notre Dame fans mad they couldn't get your GM. I do wonder. I'm curious if that has anything to do with Joey McGuire's comments that they.
Do you think Joey McGuire holds a grudge?
Yes.
You do.
Not a lot, but if a team keeps pestering about his guy for over a year, then I'm sure he was.
But he won that battle.
Sure he did. Sure.
I mean, I don't know that, and I could be wrong. You obviously have spent more time with him than I have. I don't know that he would hold that grudge. He won the battle.
He may not. I don't know. And that may have nothing to do with any of it. I mean, to me, the comments were silly, a lot of it was taken out of context. He's literally talking about BYU.
I think he was defending BYU and a conference member and taking a shot at Notre Dame.
He was taking a shot at Notre Dame. I'm not denying that. But the main purpose of the comment
was to defend BYU.
Was to defend, not just defend BYU, but defend the Big 12 as a whole. Joey McGuire he wants the Big 12 to have as many teams in.
Yes.
Because it helps your league out. Ultimately helps Texas Tech out. If your league looks better, you look better. So that's what he's doing with that. But yeah. It's a massive deal in South Bend, Indiana today. Way bigger of a deal than it should be. And yes, I hope Notre Dame fans get their wish and face Texas Tech in the playoff.
That'd be fun.
Notre Dame, I mean, what I keep getting is the arguments that are stupid out there, the strength of schedule stuff, the strength of record stuff. Notre Dame's best win is pretty soft right now. It's pretty soft. It's USC, right? It's their best win. They keep trashing Texas Tech for strength of schedule, this, that. Strength of record's a real metric. Strength of schedule goes off of preseason rankings. It's stupid because anybody that played Arizona State last year, the strength of schedule wasn't as good. But it factors in preseason rankings. We're rewarding Notre Dame for losing 2 games at this point. We're rewarding Texas. We're rewarding OU for losing 2 games because of metrics like the FPI out there. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get some credit for losing against tough teams. But, man, Notre Dame does not deserve to be the 10th team in the country right now. But they get it because of their logo. And there's a bunch of silver spoon people that have never known any different for Notre Dame. I was raised to be an anti-Notre Dame guy.
Couldn't tell that at all. Nope.
No,
had no idea.
That had gone away.
Never thought that happened. Nope.
Jeff, that had gone away for me for a while. Until the last couple of days. Seriously, I didn't have much issue with Notre Dame. I actually was like, yeah, I kind of like them. I didn't like them, but there wasn't any disdain towards them. Partially because they haven't won anything real in a long time. I don't think they've won anything real in my lifetime. I don't think they've won a championship. When's the last Notre Dame national championship? They've played for a lot.
They've played for a couple. Did they get one in the 80s? They got one with the 80s.
Yeah, I wasn't born in the...
I know. I'm trying to think.
1988.
88. Okay.
So they have not won a national championship in my lifetime.
Choice? just playing devil's advocate, just throwing this at you. How many national championships does Texas Tech have?
We don't act like that. We don't act like we've won a national championship. My point is, I
think fan bases are crazy.
Notre Dame has always been one of those teams like a Texas that has absolutely dripped with arrogance, just beyond the level of most. There's plenty of fan bases that drip with arrogance.
Yeah.
But Texas and Notre Dame, and I'm sure there's a couple more out there that are in a category of their own.
Ohio State?
It's probably, yeah.
They actually, though, do things.
Yeah.
So there's a little justification there.
Right. Texas, by the way, your last national championship, 2005. Lots of 7-5 to 5-7 seasons in that stretch, too, in between.
Well,
I think,
again,
the biggest problem is, like, Notre Dame used to just get the most advantageous calls ever. I've gone back and watched ESPN Classic games, and they would get everything. And find out, this ref's Catholic, and he's just going to lean it towards Notre Dame.
Nope. Your brought up to hate Notre Dame has not would not have pegged that at all, Choice.
So,
listen, I'm not a fan of Notre Dame either. I root for one college football team. They're the one that live over here at Fourth University. That's the one I root for. That's the one I cheer for. That's the one I want to win every game. Doesn't mean I think they're going to win every game, but that's when I want to win every game. And I'm on their side in any argument. But I think you're being brought up to hate Notre Dame is.
No, it's reading comment sections this week.
Well, there's your problem.
That's what you're right now.
Okay. That's what you need to stop.
Oh, sure.
That's the best advice I can give anybody anywhere on any subject.
But out of curiosity,
watch your videos, enjoy the video, read the articles, pay attention to the news.
But it's not just comment sections; it's stuff that's just popping up everywhere on the algorithms for social media. Social media in general, cesspool. Totally know it. Totally know it.
Stay off of it. Watch what you
I
can
get on
thin that
social
out.
media for this mostly.
I will bet I can scroll through mine right now and not find a single mention.
You might want to, as long as you've clicked the right side where it says following and not
that's
for you.
If
you click the for you,
I'm the following.
No, but
that's how I solve that problem.
Go to the for you.
I worry about the people I follow.
You'll definitely find it.
And you know what I really like about the people I follow? If there's something in the for you section that I need to know about, they will retweet it for me. That's why I'm on the following side of the X as opposed to the for me. Because the for me isn't for me.
A lot of times.
If they were, they'd be on the following.
You sure?
Yes.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works. I choose who I follow. I choose the people that get into my sphere.
Someone did ask about the cooler contest.
Uh-huh.
Up at doubleTSportsNetwork.com.
We're giving away a cooler. Yeti cooler. Looks pretty cool.
We are. It's awesome.
What did they want to know?
Just want to know where to click on the website.
doubleTSportsNetwork.com?
Yeah. Somewhere on there.
Well, I don't have it. I can't point to it.
I know.
I can hold my hands up here and go, you'll go to this section right here. And we're the only ones that see that.
Yeah.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app. Powered by Happy State Bank. Chois Woodman, Jamie Lent. Brennan Riker, yours from the First United Bank studio. At this time, we normally do power rankings, but I forgot to tell Jamie we're doing power rankings. Do you have yours ready anyway?
Uh-huh.
You're so prepared. Let's dive in. And you get to go first, since you're so prepared.
Okay.
Let's do it.
16 Oklahoma State, 15 Colorado, 14 UCF, 13 West Virginia, 12 Kansas, 11 Arizona, 10 Kansas State, 9 Baylor, 8 TCU, 7 Iowa State, 6 Arizona State, 5 Houston, 4 Cincinnati, 3 Utah, 2 BYU, 1 Texas Tech.
Okay. I think ours are going to find some serious similarities. Could be a horse name. At number 16, Oklahoma State. Number 15, Colorado. Number 14, UCF. 13, West Virginia. At number 12, I've got the Kansas Jayhawks. 11 is Arizona, 10 Baylor. 9 K-State, 8 Iowa State. Oh, sorry. I skipped over one. 8 TCU, 7 Iowa State. 6 is Houston. Barely. I still held on to them. I really thought about dropping them down. But 5's Arizona State. 4 Cincinnati. 3. This is where I had the trouble. Do I put Utah 2 or 3? I kept Utah 3. BYU just moves down the 1 spot, and Texas Tech is number 1.
We just had 2 flip-flopped in ours.
Which were?
Kansas State and Baylor, I think.
Okay. Oh, the whole list? Oh, okay.
And also Arizona State and Houston.
Okay.
So my top 4 and then my bottom 4 are not changed from last week, but we'll start with 16, Oklahoma State, 15, Colorado, 14, UCF, 13, West Virginia, 12 is Kansas, 11, Baylor, 10, Kansas State, 9, TCU, 8, Arizona, 7, Houston, 6, Iowa State, 5, Arizona State, 4, Cincinnati, 3, Utah, 2, BYU, 1, Texas Tech.
There you go. A lot of similarities. You had a couple that were slightly different. Like you were lower on Houston and higher on Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Arizona,
yes.
You have 8?
I have Arizona at 8.
I think Arizona's... What's their overall record right now?
They're 6-3, 3-3 conference.
I should probably have them above 11.
I genuinely think that they're better than Kansas State, Baylor, and Kansas. TCU just lost, and Arizona won this weekend, so I have to give Arizona the edge in my power rankings over TCU. TCU losing at home to Iowa State is not a good loss.
No, it's not. I probably could have dropped them even further, but it's Iowa State. Oh, look, Jacob Rodriguez is on ESPN right now. Get that man to New York. I don't know if it's going to happen. I keep seeing other people's lists of just completely. I saw a top 10 by On3, and that's like their panelists. Like all of their people voting on it. No Jacob Rodriguez in the top 10 of theirs. I just think it's so difficult nowadays to get a defensive player in. I mean, it's hard to get someone that's not a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think on that top 10 list there was one non-quarterback, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe there's a couple. But, yeah, I don't know if he'll get there. I sure hope so. Doesn't hurt when Patrick Mahomes is tweeting for you, too.
Yep.
Not a bad thing. What happens tonight, and this is from the chat line, will largely be based on how you viewed BYU going into the weekend. If you, and I'm guessing they're saying the committee, if you thought BYU was deserving of their ranking, Tech will get credit for the win and could jump a couple spots. If you thought they were only 7th because you have them there as an undefeated team, then it won't help Tech much. And not to defend UT, but BYU also continued to climb when they were winning close and overtime games against bad teams. Fair enough. Yep.
That's a good point.
Yep. Your point is well taken. I think, and I think the first part of your point's very, very correct. I think if the committee only had BYU there because they're undefeated and they're just waiting for a spot to drop them, then
I think you're just moving up the one spot.
I would guess that's the case. Mm-hmm. The cynic in me says that. The optimist in me says you'll hop Ole Miss as well, because Ole Miss played the Citadel. When are we going to punish people for playing crap teams at the end of the season? I hate that so much. I hate it. I wish there was a rule against it.
Which I think the SEC is going to.
They're going to 9 conference games, but there's nothing in that says that they have to play all those conference games.
I don't think there should be rules against that.
That you can play an FCS team. I wish you set a rule. If you're going to play an FCS team, make sure it's September or before.
As a sports fan, I don't enjoy that. But at the same time, I don't think it should be outlawed. You can put your schedule together the way you want. If you want to put a tough game first and not have the patsy to kind of get you going in the right direction or figure some things out, then that's up to you. That's the way you schedule things.
Fair enough. Yeah. Tech will most likely have to beat more than one SEC team and Ohio State or Indiana for the Natty. What's Tech's game plan against each from the SEC homer? To win the games. That's the game plan. I think, you'll have to win.
It's just a funny text to me. What's the game plan? Okay. So we're gonna try to
against
do
each. So they want us to break down 10 potential teams in this mix.
I would assume that no matter what, if you're in the playoff, your game plan is to play your best game of the season.
You know what I'm going to say?
Point.
Their game plan needs to be, I'm going to go with play really good defense. Because that game plan has worked. That's worked a lot this year.
Let's add to it, be good in the red zone.
Be good in the red zone, okay. Keep number 2 on the field.
And keep your quarterback healthy, yeah.
Yeah, if you keep him on the field.
Yeah, catch the ball every time it's thrown to you.
That would be nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder how many points you've had taken off the board this year or not on the board because of drops.
Mm.
And some of them aren't as simple as that. But you've had some that were touchdown drops, too. Like
a
couple in Houston, one against, was it Oklahoma State? You're streaking down the sideline. You've had a couple that would have turned into touchdowns, or I wonder what the rate is after those drops.
Like 2 and 3 plays on Saturday.
Yeah. You had one. Oh yeah, that one in the end zone.
It wasn't back to back, right? I think there was a play in between. Coy's drop was on.
Coy's was a lot tougher. Tougher to swallow.
Yeah, I thought Coy's was easier.
Coy's was tougher to swallow.
Terrence Carter
had someone coming just after the ball got there and knocking it away.
It was already through his hands.
Oh, was it? Okay,
yeah,
I never saw it.
He never came close to.
Then never mind.
It in.
I retract that. Yeah. It was over his head, but still.
I think his ball was tougher than Coy's.
No, I'd never seen that. So
yeah.
All right, keep those comments coming in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. We'll talk some hoops. Straight ahead, though, we got a question of the day. It's the bottom line on 100.7 Score.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Alongside Jamie Lent, I'm Chois Woodman. This is the Bottom Line on 100.7 Score, the 100.7 Score mobile app. We'll get to college coaching vacancies in a little while. Got some new favorites in
all of the Metroplex rejoicing today?
I think so.
What are the Mavs fans going to do now?
Do they feel like they're rejoicing, or is it just, yeah, he should have been. I'm still mad over it.
Finally got their way.
Because, yeah, I mean, they were firing Nico chants like every game last year. And
this year, people are still squawking about it. Yeah.
Still standing outside the arena. Man. All right, we'll get back to some of that stuff in a little bit. But first, got a question of the day.
Time now for Jamie's question of the day on 100.7 The Score. Presented by Connecticut of West Texas. Life's hard, your water shouldn't be.
Okay, so my question for you guys today is, in the new Big 12, so new teams coming in, 8 new ones over the last few seasons. Which rivalries, and I'll let you answer 2. Which rivalries for the Red Raiders are you enjoying the most? And this doesn't just have to be about football.
In this new Big 12, do you want like one per sport, or does it matter?
I really didn't mean it to be sport by sport, but just like against a certain school. Which ones are you enjoying? But it could be, if you want to narrow it down, that's fun too. That's cool.
I'm enjoying Houston with basketball. It doesn't really fit for anything else. I think it is good and will continue to be good. Football's hard because the best one right now to me is maybe Arizona State. I don't feel like you're having a lot of true rivalries. I think there's trash-talking fan bases. OSU is not good enough right now to enjoy a rivalry with them. It was so weird this year to not play TCU and Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's just not a lot there on the football side at the moment. I'm sure things will develop. But yeah, Houston and basketball is one, and then TCU and baseball is never going to go away for me. That's the one I enjoy beating the most of any team in baseball. Help me out if there's something else.
Brandon, I'm going to let you answer, and then I'll figure out if I just did a terrible job of asking this question.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, when you say rivalries, does this include current ones?
I meant like which of the new schools, sports against Texas Tech, the new Big 12 schools, which ones
you said
are
the
you?
New Big 12 as
in the new Big 12, I said there are 8 new schools. Which ones are you enjoying rivalries?
My
That's
fault.
fine. I'm used to it. It's the morning drive all over again.
I just thought you said the new Big 12 as in the 16 teams you have. I didn't know. My fault.
I think you hit on the biggest one in Houston in basketball. Okay. I think that's becoming a really fun one right off the bat. And then I guess I disagree with you a little bit. I think the Arizona State one is becoming a real rivalry in football.
Okay.
I think that's.
I think it needs a little bit more to get there for me, but it's on its way.
And if I had to pick one specific school, just because I think BYU and Texas Tech are both all in on the same 2 sports right now that they're pouring all their money into, and that's football and men's basketball, and both of them are really, really good at both. And so that's become fun. It doesn't feel like a hated rivalry, but I think that's become fun that they're both all in and both really good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, for me, I was going to say Houston across the board, and I get it. Football is a little one-sided, but basketball is really fun. I think it's little tilted towards Houston, but I mean, what we saw last year was so much fun, and I think it's only going to get better as those 2 programs continue to escalate. I'm going to be honest. I don't really enjoy Arizona State. I don't like losing to them this season was not very fun. So I'm blocking that out of my mind, and I'm going to say I think there could be something with Utah. I think the fan base banter back and forth was fun. It was just it felt like a rivalry that had been around for years, and that's the first time we had played them since long before I was born.
So I think for me, I don't know if the BYU one will gain traction, I guess, get legs, because I don't know if these fan bases are ever going to hate each other. If you're talking rivalry, I think you'll absolutely have a lot of competition there, where these two teams meet up in a lot of sports. Well, maybe Maine too.
I don't know. I think if they start beating us, we'll start disliking them.
Start finding a reason?
Yes. I bet you they're finding reasons to dislike us this week.
You're probably right. Yeah. There's probably some sign that was offensive or something here or there. I don't know.
I heard stories, like you hear every week.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure. But all in all, I don't know. But the BYU hate that comes with a rivalry is definitely not there.
Again, I don't think it's hate. Yeah, I don't think it's hate.
No, and I guess you can have rivalries without the...
But most of the time there is hate, though, with rivalries.
It seems like it's what fuels it. Yeah. Sports hate is something that...
BYU and Utah, that's hate. Right?
Mormons aren't supposed to hate anybody, but they sure hate Utah. They can't stand them. It is so funny to listen to them talk about each other.
Exactly which religion is supposed to hate others' choice.
You don't want me to get into that. Never mind. There are religions.
We're picking on the Mormons, but I feel like any other religion, it's not about hate.
There's some Shiite stuff that is pretty hateful.
It's supposed to be about love and appreciate one another.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
What a throw, Bear. Bear Bachmeier. That was the freshman moment of the year for Bear Bachmeier when he decided to try to chuck it as he's getting sacked by, who was that, Romello Height? Maybe it was Anthony Holmes. Anyway, he throws it, the backwards pass that ultimately Rodriguez gets on top of. Sorry for not listening to your question, Jim.
No, that's fine. I'm really enjoying. I'm liking it. I guess I'm with you, and it's disappointing that we didn't play TCU and Baylor this year.
I was really kind of hoping we got one of them in the Big 12 championship, just so you could keep those streaks alive.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm enjoying the BYU thing. I'm enjoying the Arizona State thing. Yeah. I'm enjoying the Utah matchups. And I feels like someday we could get there with Arizona. I don't know. Right now they're behind those other ones as far as I'm concerned. And Houston, and I agree with Brennan that Houston football too. That's just a That's a vocal fan base.
I'd be surprised if Willie Fritz is there again after this year.
I kind of hope their football program gets good. I want to be not that I want to be competitive per se, but not that I don't find enjoying beating the crap out of Houston in football, but it's like I like this year where it's like, hey, Houston has a better team than they had in years, and so now their fan base is a little more vocal, and so there is some fun banter and some actual good football to be enjoyed when Tech plays Houston, and I hope we can see a little bit more of that.
I do like that. I do like that as well. I think that I enjoy some of the teams, some of these new teams for sure in the Big 12. There's other ones that I'm just like, man, this is kind of useless to this.
Colorado.
League.
I don't. It's nothing to me.
Oh, it's been extremely useful to the league, though.
Sure, absolutely, totally fair.
Totally fair. But we haven't gotten to play Colorado a ton. Like, you missed them this year. You got them once last year. I just that's part of it. It's scheduling.
After last season, where they were definitely relevant, it does not look like Colorado football is going to be relevant anytime soon, and they're not relevant in any other sports.
No,
you're matter.
Right. You're right.
I think their women's basketball team was good last year.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
It's that time of day. Time for Tell Me I'm Wrong, part of the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app. Choice Jamie Brennan with you for another half hour on this Tuesday afternoon. Keep your thoughts coming in on the Yates Flowing Center chat line. 15 minutes away from our most interesting facts of the day. Right now, Jamie's got it. That's a balk. Brennan's got it. What do you got for us?
Tell me I'm wrong. Choice doesn't know how to read his own show notes.
You are right.
You are correct.
I'm just giving you grief. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
And the worst.
And the worst of us. My tell me I'm wrong statement, I want you to look at Texas Tech's non-conference schedule, and you have quite a bit of Power 4 opponents on the docket with the potential to play another one when you're in the Bahamas. You'll play Wake Forest and then the winner/loser of Memphis and Purdue. Purdue being the Power 4 team. I'm here to tell y'all today that Red Raider basketball will win at least 4 Power 4 games before Big 12 play.
Before Big 12 play, and you have as many as 5 or 6?
I think as many as 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As many as 6.
6.
So 4 out of 6. Well, I think I made a tell me I'm wrong statement similar to this, where I said Tech will have no more than 2 losses in non-conference. So by that, I'm going to agree with you and say you're right.
I think you will have 4.
4 losses or 4 wins?
4 wins.
4 wins. Arkansas?
No, I've got Duke and Purdue as losses.
Okay. So you think you win tonight?
Yes.
Win tonight, win against LSU, win against Arkansas, and Wake Forest.
Yes.
I don't know if Chuck has just brainwashed me. I'm not that scared of Purdue, even though they're the number 1 team in the country. I think you can beat them in a Bahamas setting. Same time, there's been plenty of years you haven't played very well in these multi-team events. But you're going to be – a lot of times these multi-team events have been your first test of the season. Mm-hmm. You're going to have more testing, obviously, tonight before you get to that. Tonight in Milwaukee, I guess, next or on Friday. Yeah, I think you're right. I think 4 wins is what you'll be at, if not even a 5th.
And see, for me, I think right now, being very early in the season and with your 3rd game of the year being on the road in that environment, I think you can drop tonight just because still got some things to work on, no doubt.
Yep.
But then I think you'll bounce back. You should beat LSU. You should beat LSU. I think Arkansas will be a tight contest, but that's one that I can obviously see the Red Raiders winning this year. You should be able to beat Wake Forest, but again, last year you lost to St. Joseph's in your preseason tournament. So you just, but I don't expect much out of Wake Forest.
You beat Syracuse, though. Did we beat Syracuse last year?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
In the consolation game.
Oh, yeah, that pudgy guy, Eddie Lampkin, played for him last year.
That's right. Syracuse lost to Texas, and we lost to St. Joe's.
So we didn't play them. Who did we play in the second game?
Syracuse. Yeah, that was the first. Those were the first round games that I just mentioned. We were hoping to play Texas in the winners, and
we lost to St. Joe's.
And instead, we played Texas. Syracuse in the losers.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Duke. I mean, right now I'd probably say Duke would win that game.
I'd guess so. What's the old basketball power index tell us? Oh, it's not there yet. Wait, where are you? All right. Y'all keep those comments coming in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. The basketball power index gives us a 23.5% chance against Duke right now.
23.5.
Of course,
it's not very good.
They have a pretty big win already under their belts. Who'd they beat the other night? Was it Texas?
Not sure.
They have a Power 4 win. All right.
I did watch North Carolina and Kansas the other night.
That was fun.
It's a good game for a little while there. Yeah.
Jamie.
Yes, Choice.
Got new conference coaching odds. This is the wildest coaching carousel we've ever seen, right?
Probably so.
I mean, definitely to this point in the season it is, because a lot of times you've maybe got 1 or 2 jobs open. Right now we have 8 Power 4 jobs open. 8 of them. That's a crazy number. The new favorites in several of these jobs are pretty interesting. Arkansas, Ryan Silverfield is the new favorite. He passed James Franklin up. He's the Memphis coach.
Okay.
John Summerall is the new favorite over Kenny Dillingham at Auburn. Dillingham was, but he made a statement that he's going to be around for a while. Lane Kiffin is now the favorite at Florida. Oklahoma State.
Do you think Lane Kiffin should take that job?
I think it's a better job slightly, but it's not that big of a jump up, so you've got something established at Ole Miss.
Man, no doubt.
So no is my answer. Yeah. If it's in Alabama or just like one of the true blue bloods, it's different, but I don't know. Oklahoma State, Jamie.
Okay.
Eric Morris is the new favorite for that job.
I'm not favoriting that.
You don't want that to happen. Brian Hartline remains the favorite for Penn State. Jed Fish remains the favorite for UCLA. James Franklin, a heavy favorite for Virginia Tech right now.
Okay.
That seems like that'd be a good fit for both of them. And the one that's very interesting, going from 75-1 odds to 2-1 in the last couple days, Nick Saban is the new favorite to get the job at LSU. He went, it was pretty well documented. There was a flight manifest that was public from Lubbock, Texas to Baton Rouge with Nick Saban and his agent on the flight to Baton Rouge from here, between here and Tuscaloosa. So, apparently there was a meeting there. The rumors are that they're offering him like $15 million a year to turn down. He keeps saying that he, like publicly on game day, he's not really interested. But Nick Saban also said he wasn't going to take the Miami job at one point. The Miami Dolphins job.
Yeah, I don't know what to think here. First off, I don't want LSU to have success because their governor was so annoying over this whole deal.
He was something for sure.
I feel like Saban left the sport because he doesn't like how things are going.
That's what it sounded like.
And I'm sure there might be a sense of I miss coaching and all that, but he wants to hop right back into it. And I'm sure part of what LSU is promising him here is, hey, we'll give you all the money in the world to spend on players.
And probably also we'll give you a general manager so you don't have to be in charge of that too. That would be my guess. Like, I'm sure he had more of a hand in Alabama than he wanted to.
I was going to say, did Alabama not have a general manager?
General managers were not really... Texas Tech was legitimately one of the first programs to do that. Joey McGuire kind of set that forward.
Seems like your basketball program had it before your football program.
Yeah, I think
did.
both came in close to the same time. I don't think your basketball had it
Texas
before.
Tech, where general managers are possible.
They're successful, that's for sure. They sure get good players in. We know that.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.